Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes.
Lewis Latimer, the brilliant mind behind the carbon filament light bulb.
Yeah, so the light that you see right now, that if wherever you are in the world, if you're listening to this video, the light that you're using is a man named Lewis Latimer, the black inventor who made light bulb work. I know white America stole his legacy. Let me repeat that. Lewis Latimer, the black inventor who made light bulb work. I know white America stole his legacy. So when people talk about the invention of the light bulb, the name that comes up the most is Thomas Edison. Some might even mention Alexander Graham Bell when discussing the telephone. But what they don't teach in history books is that both of these men owe a massive debt to one black man whose genius made their so-called invention possible, Lewis Latimer. Latimer was not just an assistant or a technician. He was the reason behind the light bulb became practical for every use. He was the brains behind key advancements in electrical lightning. Yet his contributions were systemically erased while white inventors took all the credit. So let's set the record straight. Without Lewis Latimer, there would be no widespread electric lighting as we know it today. From humble beginnings to brilliant inventor, Lewis Latimer, born in 1848 in Chelsea, Massachusetts, to parents who were formerly enslaved. His father, George Latimer, escaped slavery in Virginia, and his legal battle for freedom became one of the most famous abolitionist cases of the time. So that time black people, white people say them own we as black people, them superior to we. And all them use against us was terrorism, no love. You can't expect people to not love nothing for themselves. If you go back in the history of Europe, all them used to do is kill each other. Them eat them neighbor, them eat everybody, them people not love. So when they meet up and people with love, them don't know how to do it. That's why you have the KKK and all of these evil sects can claim that them are Christian. They are not Christian, they are not Christ-like. These are devil-like people. And we say we don't know apologies. That's why they don't want nobody to know them history. Because them history is terrorism and wickedness. You understand? Economic terrorism, all kind of terrorism. So now, 2025, white people now start experiencing same terrorism, economic terrorism where them use against black people in America. So them say, wait, but me no black. So this happened to me. You know, understand, say your people, them are just evil. You understand? No matter which part them come from. It's not all of them evil. But you know, so the ones them where we align with Donald Trump, the epitome of evil. So growing up in a society that still saw black people as inferior, Latimer defied all odds and taught himself mechanical drawing, patent drafting, and electrical engineering. A field that white society actively tried to keep black people out of. Despite having no formal engineering education, Latimer, intelligence and creativity allowed him to become a top-tier inventor, contributing to some of the most important technological advancements of his era. Latimer's first invention, the improved light bulb. Contrary to popular belief, Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb. Before Edison's versions, there were already several types of light bulbs in existence. The problem, they didn't last long enough to be practical. The filament used in early light bulbs burned out quickly, making electric lighting expensive and unreliable. Light bulbs at the time were a novelty for the rich, not a game-changing invention for everyday people. So enter Lewis Latimer, the man who actually solved the problem. In 1881, while working with Hiram Maxim, one of Edison's competitors, Latimer patented a new carbon filament process that made bulbs last longer. This innovation was a game changer, making electric lighting practical, affordable and ready for mass adoption. Edison's original light bulb was ineffective, but with Latimer's carbon filament, suddenly electric lighting became a reality for homes, businesses, cities around the world. Yet, history conveniently credits Edison alone for the light bulb. The theft of his work, or white America stole his legacy, despite being the true innovator behind the modern light bulb. Latimer was systematically denied the recognition he deserved. Edison took all the credit, even though his light bulb only worked because of Latimer filament improvement. Because of systemic racism, black inventors had little legal power to defend their patent against rich white industrialists. So that them want to go back to, but it now go happen. White historian and textbook erased Latimer's name, ensuring the future generation only associate the light bulb with Edison. We know this from where I grew up. My grandfather tell me. How we know? Well, we don't know. You understand? So more than just a light bulb, or Latimer was robbed again. As if being robbed of his contribution to the light bulb wasn't enough, Latimer was also instrumental in improving the telephone. Another invention widely credited to a white man, Alexander Graham Bell. In 1876, Bell was racing to secure a patent for the telephone, and he needed someone to draft technical drawing for his application. Who did he turn to? The black man, Lewis Latimer. Yeah man, Latimer, working at a patent law firm, was the one who prepared the official drawings and documents for Bell's telephone patent. Without Latimer's precise work, Bell might not have been able to secure his patent in time, meaning the invention of the telephone might have gone to someone else. Yet, does anyone talk about Latimer when they discuss the telephone? No. Just like Edison, Bell got all the credit and Latimer was left in the shadows. Latimer's legacy, the genius they couldn't erase completely, despite being robbed of recognition, Latimer's brilliance could not be ignored forever. He joined Thomas Edison's team at the Edison Electric Light Company, where he became the only black engineer on staff. Them time, you know, for you as a black man, I work with them wicked people, you know, children of the devil. You understand? You have to be super, you have to be a genius, and because they make money from you. Latimer, he helped install electric street light in major cities, including New York, Philadelphia, and London. He wrote Incandescent Electric Lighting, a technical book explaining how electric lighting work, a manual that other engineers used for decades. In 1890, he was inducted into Edison's Pioneer, a group of elite scientists and inventors in electrical engineering. Even though Edison stole the spotlight, his own company had no choice but to recognize Latimer's genius. While Latimer's story matters today, Latimer's story is more than just an example of a black man being robbed by white industrialists. It is a symbol of how black inventors have been systematically erased from history. If black people have been given equal opportunities, how many more Lewis Latimer would have changed the world? How many black geniuses were ignored, discarded, or had their work stolen simply because of racism? Wicked people. how many inventions, patents, and breakthroughs were credited to white men while black inventors were forgotten. Latimer case is just one of many black inventions who shape modern technology but never got the credit they deserve. He was one of many black inventors. So give Latimer his flowers. The next time you flipped on a light switch, remember this. It wasn't just Edison's idea. It was Latimer's engineering that make it work. So the next time you make a phone call, remember, Alexander Graham Bell wouldn't have gotten his patent if it weren't for Latimer technical expertise. Because he never smart. He don't know how to draw and all of these things. And Latimer made the white man get that. So it's time to rewrite history and recognize black inventors who made our modern world possible. Lewis Latimer wasn't just a contributor to electrical engineering. He was a pioneer. And no matter how much history try to erase him, the truth will always shine brightly as a light bulb he perfected. So we move on to the other black geniuses that them are try. Them not sure them try. Them still can't stop it. Because the truth is the truth, and the truth come like the sun. You can't out or stop the sun. You can't make the earth stand still. Donald Trump now, Elon Musk, all of these white racists and wicked people. So moving on. As you heard for yourself, everything that black people is only one in America. It's only one race of people who have been oppressing, killing, terrorizing, jealous, bad mind, envious, pocket watchers, white people. Because guess what? Them know them cannot amount up to black people. The only thing that them have are black people. Because black people should not be this passive, If black people did evil as them and violent, they are the one that will control the government at all times. And we have never have any black people who says high for high, limb for limb, and no forgiveness. We have never preached evil to these people, but these people are always preaching evil towards us. They rob this man of his invention and claim it as theirs. That's why they hate history. But as time goes by, that's why we tell you to tell the children to read. Knowledge is power. That's how you gain ignorance, carry the burden, and intelligence rule the world. Let's always remember that. So thanks for tuning in. This is Black History Month, and we educate people them. Not all about all our black. We just talk with contemporary and nuance. Yes, show you that Elon Musk not invent anything. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel. I remember Elon Musk and all our white friends, they are enemies of us as black people. So we must make certain, say, they may get $1 from us, not even a penny. No sympathy. We supposed to up in our hills. Yeah man, up in our hills, you understand, they are being jump and make dolly and do all kind of things. To them offspring too. Them have sickness, doctor can't cure. Want to them black people there. We know for work. Gozo. What do you mean? Pray to the gods. Pray to God for God destroy our enemies. We see them. We don't love for enemy. We don't love no enemy. And we have a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.